Hi, I'm Dana Kaufman. Welcome to day 26 of Clean Speech, Nebraska. We're on the home stretch with Bud and the stack of 20s, but there are still two final questions that we have to ask ourselves before we say something negative about Bud. Will I cause even more harm? In our case, Bud stole money from the ski shop where he works. If you tell his boss, what will happen? Bud would be obligated to repay the money. However, if you know that Bud's boss has a vicious temper and a loose tongue and would certainly malign Bud's name with a vengeance across the city, it's a problem. That isn't the fitting reward for Bud's crime. It's much worse than he deserves. And because your words would cause Bud more harm than is really due to him, you can't say anything. In real life, this is often a tricky question to answer. It may be hard to know what the fitting reward would be in the complex world in which we live. As we said before, when getting involved in other people's lives, it's always a good idea to ask for expert advice first. Who is wise? One who sees what will result from their decisions. Did I try alternatives? The last question we have to ask ourselves is whether there is another way to achieve the constructive goal without saying anything negative about Bud. In this case, the constructive goal is to get Bud to pay back the money he stole. What might some alternatives be? Firstly, we mentioned that we could speak directly to Bud and encourage him to admit what he did and pay back the money. We could also try waiting to see if he regrets his misdeed and admits the act on his own. Or perhaps the act was caught on the security camera and we could simply suggest that the manager watch the recording closely. It is powerful to note just how far one should go not to say lashon, hara, even about someone who just stole money. If there is any other way to facilitate the just solution without saying something negative about Bud, we have to do everything in our power to do so. Now that the 7 questions have been asked, we'll tackle one more component of this difficult scenario on day 27.